Today on our 2014 Nissan Pathfinder, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness with 4-pole flat trailer connector, part number C56281. This is what your wiring harness is going to look like when it's installed. It's going to give you all your normal functions for your trailer, brake lights, running lights, and your turn signals. It's very easy to install, just plugs into existing wiring. Now, since your wiring harness is going to live outside of the vehicle, you can double your dust cap as a holder. Now let's show you how to get it installed. First thing we need to do is we need to get access to our hatch area. Then we're going to need to remove this panel here. We have 3 connection points. We're going to be using a 10mm socket. Next, we're going to remove our scuff panel. First, we need to take out this little centerpiece. And we're just going to slowly pry up. We'll set it aside to get reinstalled. Next, we'll take a trim panel tool. We're going to have little plastic fasteners here. We're going to have 4 of them across the back that we're going to have to remove. And all you want to do is pry up. We're going to remove this right here. It's going to cover your jack. We're going to set this aside. Then we're going to take our box and we'll just set it up out of the way like that. Next, we're going to remove this panel right here. Underneath this center cap on these tie-down hooks, you're going to have another 10mm screw. You can also use a Phillips screwdriver. We'll just set these aside. Then we'll take our trim panel tool again. You're just going to pry up on these. So what we need to get to is a plug right down here on the bottom. Now, it's not going to be necessary to take out this panel, but we're going to do it for video purposes so it's easier to see. So what we're going to do is this point here, we're just going to take a Phillips screwdriver and take out this screw here. Then we're just going to gently pry back on this panel. And if you look right down here, here's the plug. Now your kit's going to come with 2 extra relays. If your vehicle is already equipped with a factory tow package, these are not going to be required. They're already going to have relays in place. If it's not, you're going to have to read your owner's manual to find out the proper location to place these. Next, we're going to take our included wiring harness. In our relays, your blue ones are going to go on your white, and your brown will go with your brown. Now you want to make sure you do this before you hook the wiring up to your vehicle. Now your kit's going to come with foam tape for your relays. All you would do is you would take off the paper and you'd wrap it around the relays like this. And what that's going to do is when it's sitting in your vehicle, it's going to keep these from getting damaged. Now for video purposes, we're not going to put these on. So now we're going to take our trim panel tool. We'll go ahead and remove our plugs from the sidewall of the vehicle. Now we're going to take our white end, connect it in the vehicle, and the black one, we'll plug it into the other black one. Next thing we're going to do is we'll go ahead and put everything back in place. We're going to go ahead and connect your 2 wires back to your vehicle panel here. So now we can go ahead and zip tie our extra wire that we have left onto our existing wiring that's put in by the factory. Once we have all our wiring connected, we'll go ahead and put all of our interior back together. You're just going to do everything in reverse from what you took when you took it out. So we're going to start here on this side panel and make sure your weather stripping is pulled on the outside. Once you have everything back in place inside the vehicle, then we're going to head underneath the vehicle over here on our passenger side, and that's where you're going to hook your 4-pole connector into. Now right up here in the corner, you're going to see 2 plugs. One of them is going to match your 4-pole connector. Now, This one here is going to be the one that matches. I'm going to go ahead and pull it down. And there's going to be a cap on it. We're going to remove that cap. Now if you have a little trouble getting it off, you just take a flathead screwdriver, push down on this tab, and pull out. Next we'll take our gray in for our 4-pole, put it into place till you hear it click. So next we're going to find a good ground spot. I'm thinking right here along the frame. Now we'll take our self-tapping screw, 1/4 inch socket, and we're going to take our white wire with our ring terminal, and we'll go ahead and put it into place. Now you want to make sure you get this snug enough that the wire doesn't move, but you don't want it so tight that it breaks your ring terminal. Now here on the back of the hitch you're going to have a bracket. What we're going to do is we're going to go up behind that. Now we're just going to use this as a gauge to determine how much wire we want actually hanging out. And then the rest of it, we'll just take a long zip tie, wrap it around our hitch, and tie up the rest of it. Next, we're going to test it out using part number I26, left blinker, right blinker, brakes, running lights. And that'll do it for the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness with 4-pole flat trailer connector, part number C56281 on our 2014 Nissan Pathfinder. Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com and leave a comment if you have any questions.